to to Gavin, to Brandon Johnson, to J.B. Pritzker, who will be running for president. It's possibility he's going to run for president of the United States after 2025. Trump leaves office, and also Adams, which he dropped out of the race in New York, and you should have a socialist mayor in New York, but it is an implication that they have failed. They have done wrong. I have gotten on the phone and called the police, and it took a half an hour for them to get there. Okay, but in Chicago on the north side, if you call, it's just like it's something that's wrong with that. But I'm gonna give you evidence that the criminal activity has decreased in Washington D.C. I think that I just showed that, and and that's a little blooper. I guess I used it, and I'm going to let you hear what Mayor Johnson has the premeditated gall to say. We do not need the National Guards. We do not need a deterrent to have somebody to think twice about committing criminal activities in Chicago, or to think about pulling the trigger and taking somebody's life because he's thinking about him, Pritzker too, the governor. He's thinking about the next election, and I can guarantee you that these governors and these mayors, they have security. Okay, they have security. Okay, around them, and then they probably have the police agents parked in front of their homes. But the average, very citizens that put them in, it's no regards to that because it says that they have failed. Okay, but I strongly disagree with the Chicago mayor, Brandon Johnson. I strongly, but I'm going to let you hear about what he has to say in regards to this issue.
Trump, just off the rockers. He's exacerbating the problem here. Again, like running amok around this country, shredding our Constitution. He's dangerous. We have seen this before. And inch by inch, he continues to see what he will get away with. I wish it were just a joke. He's one. But it's antithetical to what we're actually working to accomplish here. This is not just about Mayor Brandon Johnson in this moment. This is about one nation that he is working overtime to divide and conquer.
And it is very, very interesting. It is very, very interesting that an individual would say he is trying to divide, and the very constituents that that voted him in office, he does not want a deterrent to stop people from possibly committing a crime. He does believe that it is okay for people that came into the country illegally to drain or to take money, a capital from Medicare. And at some point, once they reach retirement age, they may be that did not contribute to Social Security. And you have in Chicago, you had migrants that were sleeping in police stations where you had bums, people that were disenfranchised sleeping up underneath bridges, and veterans sleeping up underneath bridges. I don't get the logic. I don't get the logic. I mean, even in Chicago, they paved a ground, big huge ground to house the migrants, and spent over